Hello and welcome back to my channel, A Little Bit of Faith. My name is Faith, and on this channel I bring you cleaning motivation and decorating inspiration. Well, as promised, this week we're going to start our holiday decorating. My daughter, as you can see, we are in her room. She's the only person who's got all of her ducks in a row and she's ready to execute her plan. So we have all of our decor out in the room, and we're going to just start putting things together and see what we come up with. And as we go along in the next few weeks, even though I know that the Thanksgiving holiday is coming up, we're going to continue on decorating and getting the house all Christmas ready. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the bed. We're just going to make a quick switch here. She didn't like this flat green blanket that she had over as the base underneath that faux fur. So we're just going to do something a little more textured to give it some more dimension for the bed. And then we are going to call the bed done. We love the added touch of green. It's just enough to make things look Christmassy, but once we get going and add the other things, it'll all come together. So the bed is almost done, and then we're going to move on to doing a little bit of this and that on the side dressers. We're just going to add a few floral stems, picks, or whatever, and just play around with it and see what looks nice. So before we start working on the florals for this nightstand, I needed to mention that we got two new pieces in the room, which are those green lamps that you just saw. We were out thrifting and came across that beautiful, beautiful green lamp with the gold base, and it was just perfect for the theme that she wanted. So we grabbed that up, and as you can see, it is absolutely lovely. It fits the room perfectly, and we can see us using this for years and years to come, because you know that green is the accent color in my home. So even if we swap it out of her room after the holidays, we can certainly use it someplace else, and we love that we found that. Please, if you have some decorating to do, I am all for promoting second-hand or flea markets. Check those places. Sometimes you find some really, really great pieces that you are able to flip, or just some really great pieces that can just be washed up and used. And we use our own lampshades, and it's just a wonderful addition to the room. Now you see us right here. We are just putting together her Christmas tree, tinkling with the lights. They weren't working, but we got it to work out for us. And then she wanted to keep that simple. We're not doing any ornaments, just a couple of maybe some florals she'll stick in there. We'll do a nice green bow at the top. We had something that we didn't use last year, and voila, it's perfect for this year. So shop your house, look around and see if there's some things that you can repurpose. She's using my Christmas tree that my Christmas skirt that I usually use downstairs in the living room, because I am a Ralph Lauren girly and I love that theme. But since she's copying it this year, I told her, go ahead, have this tree skirt. We're gonna let her borrow that, and we'll find something else to do downstairs. But yes, again, make sure that if you want to change things up in your room, shop your home first. See what you have on hand so that you can save your dollar, save your coin, and most times you already have what you need if you can just think outside the box. So that's what we're doing here. Later on in the video, you will see up and close those beautiful, beautiful green lanterns. Well, we're doing amazing. We're moving right along. I hope that you're up decorating or cleaning with me. Let's finish this Christmas tree up, and then we will get on to something else. All right, the nightstands are done. And I know it was difficult to see what we did, but don't worry, at the end, we'll give a full tour of things we did that are up close. So now that that's done, we just did a quick floral picks on the nightstand. Now we're going to work on this dresser here. So what I did is I also went down into my bins and got a few pieces that I normally use on my dining room table, but it seemed to be cozy and perfect for the theme of her room. These, I think they call them bottle brush trees. They're absolutely gorgeous. I usually use that on my tablescape, but it worked out for her theme. So we're going to make just a little tiny vignette. She bought a nice candle. She got a few black reindeer, and it's just going to be something sweet, something cute right there in the corner. So that's what we're doing here. And then she also wanted a nice little simple arrangement, just some green pine pieces. And I'm playing around with things that I already have. I have a bin of the Christmas picks and all of the stems that I use for the holiday season. So we just bought all of that stuff up, and we're going to, play around, put it in the vase and just see what speaks to us. And I advise you do the same. Even if you've got to go outside and cut a branch or two, don't go out and spend all of your money. You can grab a few berries, a few tree branches, and just make something lovely. All just by trial and error. And always save your things. Last year, after the holidays, Hobby Lobby and Michael's, they all had things on sale. So we went in there when things were like 70 to 80% off, and we bought them, and now we're able to use it every single year and create something lovely. So I recommend that you do the same. During these times, everything's expensive. If you've got families and children that you're trying to feed, we know every dollar counts. So shop your home, go outside, maybe get some branches if you need to. Something simple and elegant is always going to be enough. It is better to have elegant and simple than to have an abundance of a bunch of things. Next, we are going to work on these windows. So we've actually never put anything up on the windows before, but we got the idea to, since we're keeping the brown curtains up because she wants to keep the overall theme of her room, why not just go in and add some garland to the rods, just to, add a little more pizzazz to this side of the room, since the other side of the room has the Christmas tree and the floral arrangement. So we want to spread the Christmas cheer, if you will, out a little bit more evenly. So that's what we're doing here. We're just going to add this beautiful garland. We usually use this garland for the fireplace mantle downstairs. As you can see, my daughter is just taking all of the things that I use, every year around my house, but whatever, it's okay. We'll let her use them because it absolutely comes out beautiful. It's not too much. It's just a little touch of elegance. It's this green pine garland, and it just has a few, berries here and there, but just enough to add that simple, sweet elegance. All right, so we are just about done in here. We're going to just do a little bit of tidying up, emptying the garbage, and because her Christmas tree is flocked, that stuff gets everywhere. So we put down some carpet freshener, and we're going to go ahead and just, tidy up the room, get it all nice and fresh and clean, and then we should be all done. And we are all done. Everything came out beautifully, and my daughter is absolutely in love with the look of her room for the holiday season. Everything we have going on in the room, we either shopped our home, used from last year, repurposed some things, and we thrifted just those beautiful lamps. Here, I'm just going to get up close so that you can see the little vignettes and the things that we put together. At the very end, I show you a couple of clips so you can just see up close how things turned out. If you made it to the end of the video, I thank you so much for all of your kind support. I hope to see you back here again. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you join my family. And for all of you that are subscribed, thank you so much for your continued support. Until next time, I bid you God's grace. I bid you his peace. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I probably will not be able to post next week because I'll be away with family. Until next time, bye.